this is my second vlog. Yes, I filmed them in the same day. The reason I'm filming in the same day is because one, my husband is at work. Two, our roommate, she is not here. And then three, his granddad is out mowing the grass. So the house is completely empty right now. And so that gives me plenty of time to just take off with my videos. And so I just wanted to talk a second about my beginning my blog adventure. So I started my blog about 3 years ago. It'll be 3 years in July. I loved it. I was doing it just for the purpose of writing because I really, really like to write. I was doing it for the purpose of getting my feelings out onto, not necessarily paper, but onto like a different platform. And then just, it gave me something to do to kind of like keep myself busy. And I really like writing. I really like blogging. And so I like the whole customization part, the whole design part that goes into making a website. And so I really enjoyed that. And so when I had started blogging, I didn't think about promoting it or making money. I mean, I did to an extent, but I did not know where to start. And so this is just tips from me because I'm still a beginner. And if you look at my blog traffic, you're like, whoa, she has no blog traffic. I will say I did hit over 1,000 website views for this month in March, and I just started the first week of March with promoting and pushing it out there, like actually promoting and pushing it. So that means making a business account on Pinterest and promoting my pins. That means let's go back to Pinterest for a second. I was so excited when I seen my stats on Pinterest because now just for this month alone, I've had over 84,000 Pinterest viewers, which has drove a ton of blog to my traffic. Promoting my pins, Twitter has been one of my biggest platforms next to Pinterest. Twitter is amazing for any kind of bloggers. You find so many other people on there that are promoting. There's so many blogging communities. There's so much out there on Twitter, and that is where I start every single morning is on Twitter. I get up, and I know they say it's terrible to get on social media first thing in the morning, but the first thing I do when I get up usually is I check Twitter, and I see all the blog post comment threads, basically where there's these blog Twitters, and they post a comment thread, and they're like, post your links below, share with, retweet, and like this, share other blogs and things, and then they'll come and return the favor, and that brings a lot of traffic. You make a lot of new friends, you bring in a lot of new followers. Twitter is perfect for a blogger and the blogger community, and so you've got to check out Twitter. I started on Pinterest and Twitter. I've had a Facebook page for my blog for a long time. I let it go, I re-updated it, I relaunched it, I added a couple friends on Facebook. But you'd be surprised because my Facebook friends, I might have over 2,000 of them or 1,000, however many the max is. People that I've known from high school, family, people I've met throughout my life already. You'd be surprised that I really don't want them to read my blogs. Just because, I don't know, I guess I learn who they are and I give them the chance to read it, but Facebook is not one of my biggest platforms when it comes to blogging. And so I do post my links there, and sometimes I'll get a little bit of traffic, like 3 or 4 people from Facebook, but a lot of times that's not where my traffic comes from. Instagram, I'm trying to grow my Instagram. Instagram would be a great blogging platform if I could learn how to use it to its, fullest. I have 2 Instagrams. I have my personal, and then I have my blog Instagram, and I'm trying to grow that, and that seems to be growing way faster than my Facebook one. So right now the Facebook platform is not my concern. I stick to Pinterest, Twitter, and Instagram. And so that has helped me reach my 1,000 page views, over 1,000 page views for March. So I'm super excited. Another thing that I have learned for you beginner bloggers just like me out there is that you have got to have a hosting platform. So when I started my blog, I was using WordPress.com, and I was paying for their business package and everything. and then realized that nobody was really hosting for me. Like, they weren't helping me move my platform around or work my page. There was no CEO. There was no dashboard. I was so confused, and I was like, why? What is everybody talking about your dashboard? Use the SEO, SEO, I'm sorry. There was a ton that I didn't, like plugins, things like that. I wasn't getting to use it to its full advantage. And so I will say this, I started out with Bluehost after I realized that my WordPress wasn't it wasn't a hosting platform. And so Bluehost was great for the first couple days. And then I realized that they weren't helping me move my domain and backing up my website and everything like that over. And that was very frustrating because I still didn't know what I was doing at that point. And I'd paid them another fee to do all this. And I was very frustrated. I kept calling customer service and I couldn't figure it out. I was like in my blogging community trying to help, like somebody help me figure it out. And it's very frustrating when you don't know what to do, but you want to make it work so badly. And it's frustrating. And so on Twitter though, I had this company reach out to me named Skystra, and they're a hosting platform, and they literally walked me through the entire thing. I sent them my WordPress login, and they were like, let us take care of it. You go do your lunch or whatever, and we will email you when we're finished. We'll move your entire website over to our platform, your domain, all of that good stuff, and you'll be up and running in less than 2 hours. And I was like, thank God, because earlier that morning with Bluehost, my website had crashed, and I was worried that I was going to lose everything, and it was just very, like I said, it was very angering. It was very frustrating, especially after all the work I'd done the week or two before, working it up and promoting it. And so I was very worried that my traffic that I was getting from Pinterest was so high, was not going to be able to access my website. And so that was pretty scary to me, even though I wasn't making any money or anything. But the fact that you put in so much work that it just wasn't working for you. And so I trusted them. And the best thing about Skystra is that it's actually $10 a month. And so with Bluehost, I had to pay for a full year. And with Skystra, it's $120 a year, which is really cheap. It's probably one of the cheapest that I've ever found it. And it's only $10 a month, which I absolutely love. And so I paid my $10 for that month. And I went to lunch, and they emailed me 2 hours later and was like, you're ready to go. Your whole website is completely moved over. You're up and running. If you have any questions, please contact us. And I'll tell you what, every time I had a question, I contacted them through my hosting platform login, and they were back to me in less than 30 minutes. And so it has been one of the best experiences using that company as a hosting platform. So that is one thing I have to say, is you have got to have a hosting platform. So first off, utilize your Pinterest, your Twitter, and your Instagram. Secondly, get a hosting platform, and I highly recommend Skystra. There's a bunch of other ones out there that you probably will come along, and if you find a great one, stick with it, because you will need one, definitely. And so those two have been the biggest learning curves, and I would say my third learning curve that goes on that biggest topic list would be affiliate links. I wanted to learn how to use affiliate links so badly, and I looked at so many different blogs trying to learn how to use them. I watched YouTube videos on how to use them. I looked everywhere. I searched Google, Twitter, I asked Twitter, and I still could not get how to use an affiliate link. And that was very frustrating also. But I finally learned how, to an extent. I'm still learning. And so using your affiliate links, if you don't know what an affiliate link is, okay, your affiliate links are where you post in the blog. And basically, if somebody clicks on that link, then you get a commission if they make a purchase or something like that through the link. And I wanted to put those in my blog so bad. And I finally figured it out. I've found that the easiest way to do it is just to copy the URL. And I wish I could do a tutorial walking you through this, and I plan on writing one very soon after I finally have fully got the knowledge on how to use them. But I found that the easiest way is like using a URL, typing in like, oh, I found these leggings on Amazon, click here to take a look. And the word here you highlight, and then you link it to the URL that takes you straight to the leggings. And so I use ShareASale Affiliates, which is a pretty decent company. They have a bunch of different merchants that you can sign up for to get links on. And I also use Amazon Affiliate. Now, I'm still new to the Amazon Affiliate, but I found that that is the easiest to use by far right now. And so I've been placing Amazon Affiliate links everywhere in my blogs. And so the only thing with Amazon is that you have to make 3 qualified purchases within the first, I think it's 80 days or 180 days, maybe. I'm not too sure. But I think it's somewhere around there. And if you don't, then they kick you off of the affiliate team, and then you have to sign up for it, basically. And then start all over. And which is not necessarily a bad thing, because you still get the chance to still do it. But it's worth it if you learn how to use it. And then the last thing, I promise I'm going to cut this video a little bit shorter. The last thing I will say you need that has helped me a lot is Google Analytics and AdSense. And so AdSense places ads all over my blog, and they're actually not spammy to me. Every time I get on there and take a look, as like it would look like another blogger looking at the website, the ads are not overbearing, and they know exactly where to place them so that they don't look overbearing. And so I use Google AdSense. You do have to get approved. It takes about 2 to 3 days, but once you get approved, they'll start putting ads on your website immediately. And when somebody clicks on those ads, it pushes the promotions up, especially pushes you up on Google, and you get paid in cents by it. So far I've made like 43 cents on AdSense. But you know what? 43 cents is better than 0 cents. And I've made like $3.40 on ShareASale. So I've made right at like $4 blogging, and I never thought I'd make a cent. So I was super excited when I first added up that cents with the stuff I got from ShareASale for $4, and I was like, oh my God, I've made $4 on my blog. This is amazing. It has proven that you can make money on your blog. So right now I'm a $4 millionaire from my blog. So those are just some of the things that I've learned so far just for this month, and I'm really excited to keep going. And I can see that it's growing every single day. And my best advice to you guys, as a very, very, very early beginner blogger, utilize your Twitter, your Pinterest, and your Instagram. Google AdSense and Analytics, ShareASale, Amazon Affiliates, okay? And then lastly, come on, schedule your blog post. Pick a day, write a bunch of blog posts, edit them, put the links in, put your pictures in. They don't have to be perfect. They just have to be honest. And I've learned that, like, it does not have to be perfect. You don't have to be a poser. You don't have to be somebody else. Be yourself and be honest, because that's what people want to hear. When they go to look at a blog, they want advice, and they want the honest to God truth advice. So be honest and utilize your blogs to actually help somebody instead of lying in them. And so that's the best advice I can give to a beginner blogger. But I really want to thank you guys for sticking with me for about 15 minutes on this newly vlog. I'm sorry. I've got to get used to saying that. On this new vlog about beginner bloggers. And so there will be more videos in the future, and I hope you guys bear with me. And thank you so much for tuning in. And I will leave all my links below if you want to follow them. And I hope you guys have a great Saturday, and you stay safe during the COVID-19 times. So, vlog you later.